Katherine Tegen Books and Harper Audio present Gideon Green in Black and White, Unabridged, by Katie Henry, performed by Ramon de Ocampo. For Mom, who read me countless stories and always listened once I was ready to start telling my own. Chapter 1. The third greatest tragedy of my life is that I don't live in a film noir. The second greatest tragedy of my life is that it's 498 days until my 18th birthday, which means 498 days until I get to leave San Miguel, California, more specifically Presidio High School, and more broadly, my holding pattern of a life here. Don't worry about the first greatest tragedy, because it happened a long time ago and isn't interesting or special at all. It happens to lots of people, and I prefer to focus on the ways I'm not like most people. Here are two examples. Everyone else at lunch is wearing shorts and t-shirts, and I am wearing a trench coat. Everyone else is eating lunch together, and I am eating alone. Which is fine. It's good, actually, because it gives me space to think about things. Like how nobody would ever eat a brown-bagged lunch in film noir. I can't think of any noir I've seen where the private investigator eats a chicken focaccia sandwich, and I've seen pretty much every movie in the genre. Nobody goes to high school in film noir either, but no matter how many times I ask, Dad won't let me drop out. So, here I am. You're probably picturing me in a school cafeteria with a lunch line and tables fiercely guarded by rival cliques, but you shouldn't. That's a trope. Every kind of movie has its tropes. The things you know you're going to see. The things you start to expect. And is there a bigger one for teen dramas than cafeteria cliques? Maybe there is. I don't watch a lot of them. But this is Southern California. Nothing is indoors if it doesn't have to be. So benches and metal tables are scattered across the open-air campus. Everything here is sprawl, from freeways to lunch spots. And the only person who seems particularly attached to any given table is me. Someone clears their throat. When I look up, there's a whole crowd of someones gathered around my table. Like I said, high school cliques are a trope, not reality. But if I had to sum this particular group up, I'd label them the future Ivy Leaguer overachievers. Perfect GPAs, lots of extracurriculars. Would murder you with their bare hands if it meant moving one spot up on the class rank. Maybe that's not fair, I think, when I see Lily hovering in the back, looking uncomfortable. But after what she did to me, maybe it is. And standing in front, so close her legs are touching my table, clearly in charge, clearly the one who cleared her throat, is Mia. I'm not sure exactly where it falls on my list, but the existence of Mia McElroy is definitely some type of tragedy. If my life were a noir, Mia would be described in the script like this. Mia McElroy, female, 16. A real knockout dame with legs that go all the way up to her pelvis, because that's how legs work, and a slash of red lipstick 2 shades darker than her hair. But this is just high school. And Mia's just a girl with the personality of a piranha. Hi, Mia says, drawing out the word over 5 seconds so I can better hear the go fuck yourself subtext underneath. We're going to need the table. You're probably imagining her in a cheerleader uniform, but you shouldn't. That's another trope. She clears her throat again. Did you hear me? Yes. So, I don't agree. I take a bite of my sandwich. You don't need the table. We do need the table, actually. Shelter is a need. Food is a need. Are you going to eat the table? Oh my God, Mia mutters. Mia? I hear Lily say, but I refuse to look at her. Maybe we could... We need the table because, unlike you, we have actual things to accomplish this lunch period.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?